Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. So good to see everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, January 18th. So far, it's good to see everybody here. No Chill Sports Media. Great Sunday morning. Absolutely. Everyone, make sure to like, subscribe, follow at No Chill Sports. They are the best. Big Brian saying, good morning, AB. Good morning, Brian. Good to see you, buddy. Martez, good morning, AB and DTL fam. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Let's jump into it. Big J. Oh, we're going to have a morning now. Big J, good to see you, bro. Hope everybody's doing well. All right, let's jump into it because we got a lot to talk about. What about the NFL playoffs yesterday? Oh, my goodness. The Broncos take down the Bills, but lose Bo Nix to an ankle. Oh, my goodness. How brutal is that? And Josh Allen, that post-game press conference, man, he was crying. I felt bad for him. That was tough, man. That was brutal. Then last night, Purple Hawk. We still got Seahawk doubters, right? My goodness, man. And with all that coming in with Sam Darnold and all that situation, which was just insane, the Seattle Seahawks absolutely just handled business. Michael said this just in. The Broncos signed Phillip Rivers. That was good, bro. That was solid. All right. Yeah, let's take a look here. All right. Solid day. Seahawks money line. We got that. Bills plus 5.5. Ooh, I was getting worried there at the end in overtime. I thought it was going to be a touchdown for Denver, but they went with a field goal. We appreciate them on that one. So it leaves us with the Patriots money line, leaves us with the Bears today. Josh Allen, interception, nailed that one. Bo Nix, interception, nailed that one. Brian says, Jordan Spieth went easy yesterday. I have one matchup for today. Matt McCarty over Kurt Kitayama, minus 110. They tee off at 2:12 and 2:30 Eastern time, respectively. It is under 18-hole matchup on DraftKings. Brian, my man, thank you so much. And absolutely, you have anything golf-related, go see him. PGA professional. He's an absolute stud. Knows what he's talking about. So there we go. All right, good day there. So that leaves us for today. Back to the board. We got to get some winners. Let's go. And I hit the wrong one. There we go. You know what? You can hit the wrong button sometimes. It's okay. I hope the producer doesn't get too mad at me. All right, so it leaves us with this. Patriots money line plus 100. There we go. Thank you, Seahawks. Now, let's roll there. Bears plus 10.5. We have that one now, thanks to the Bills plus 5.5. So we're set up today. Patriots money line, Bears plus 10.5. Tina said, morning, AB and crew. Good morning, Tina. So good to see you. Millsy, what's up, AB and crew? Sorry it's been so long since I've been here. I'm saying that like button every day. I love you, buddy. Millsy, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Prince, live bet alert. Togo Premier League. Tambo FC, draw no bet, minus 110. Unisport, Disocode, draw no bet, plus 100. Both can be streamed live for free on the FIFA Plus app on a second screen, DTL on the main screen. Nice job. Yeah, producer man gets one demerit. Yep, got a demerit today. One more, and that red card gets pulled. All right, Patriots money line, Bears plus 10.5. We're set up there, thanks to yesterday. Okay. The weather is now a factor in both of these games today. And we're going to walk through the weather. We're going to walk through the games. We're going to walk through all the props, all of it. But weather is for real in both of these games today. So I want Drake May. Well, I don't want, but I'm going to take Drake May to throw a pick against that Texans defense. And I'm going to take C.J. Stroud to throw a pick against the Patriots defense. Big Kirk, AB, that 2 field goal parlay hit yesterday, plus 142. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I love it. All right, so Drake made a throw a pick, C.J. Stroud to throw a pick, and then Puka Nacua anytime touchdown. Prince, in Chicago, AB, it is downright cold here in Chicago. The wind is blowing. Yeah. So I took interceptions in game number 1. Game number 2, I am certainly not against interceptions, but Prince just laid it out. That weather in Chicago tonight, it's going to be cold. But I'm going to take Puka Nacua anytime touchdown, minus 105. That dude's just been on absolute fire. I mean, yeah. So these are the 5. Mama Gwen's, it definitely is freezing cold in Chicago today. Absolutely. And appreciate that. Mama Gwen's, thank you. Yeah. Anybody that has any weather reports locally, yeah, would love it. That always helps us out big time. Addison, Josh Allen interception should never have been plus 140, but we say thank you. I couldn't believe it either. It was kind of insane, but we'll take it. When he chucked that first one up, I was like, okay, there we go. All right, so I have these 5. Now, on top of that, all right, touchdowns. Can we do it? Ooh, that Kyron Williams is tough. You go Kyron, you go Blake Corum. But I'm going to stick to the run game today in touchdowns. Kyron Williams, Rams, anytime touchdown. Plus, Kyron Williams, Rams, anytime touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, Patriots running back, anytime touchdown. Put those 2 together at plus 472. So there we go. Millsy, AB posted this to Discord, but Jawar Jordan, Texas back for the last 4 weeks of the season, but missed last week with injury, has a line of 6.5 rushing yards. I think that's a crazy low line. Let's talk about it. Let's absolutely talk about it. So where are we at? Look at the top. Seahawks are in the final 4. Broncos are in the final 4. And we're going to find out today on the bottom. It's going to be Rams or the Bears, Texans or the Patriots. So let's jump into game 1. Texans or the Patriots. This is 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, live from Foxborough, Massachusetts. Patriots, 3-point favorites, a total of only 40.5. So weather, what are we looking at? All right. So this is a kickoff. Look on the left. It's going to feel like 30. Wind blowing to the northeast, 4 miles an hour. Not something we have to worry about. That's good. But it's going to be snowing. Okay. And the snow is going to increase. So it's going to, this is kickoff. It's going to continue to snow as we go and likely gets heavier. How heavy? I don't know. You see the snow amount there, 0.2 of an inch, right? But keep an eye on it there. It's going to be cold and it's going to be snowing. So that brings us into teasers. You could take the Texans to plus 10.5, and then you figure out your total. So you could roll the Texans all the way to 10.5 and over 36.5 or under 44.5. Prince, local weather report here in Chicago suggests a kickoff temperature of -1 degrees with the wind chill and a 40% chance of snow. Yep. It's going to be freezing in Chicago. All right, so that's the Texans side. You can go with them plus 10.5. You could take the Patriots all the way to, you could jump the fence and go to plus 3.5, play over 36.5, or you get the key number 3.5. And then key number 45.5, you can get the under of that, -115. So those are your options there. If you're looking at teasers, let's talk about props. Excuse me. So passing yards, Drake May, Patriots, over under 221.5. CJ Stroud, over under 211.5. Now, Drake May averaging 259 passing yards per game this season. Yeah. CJ Stroud, 219.4. Well, the first thing you're going to notice is comparatively to Drake May's passing yards average, it's a pretty low number. Why? Texans have the best defense in the NFL. Also, it's the playoffs. Also, it's cold. Also, it's snowing. But the good thing here is that we don't have terrible wind. It's going to be cold. It's going to be snowing, but I think Drake May is built for it. And I'm not saying CJ Stroud isn't. We're going to find out. They're a dome team. CJ can't be putting the ball on the ground like he did last week. Can't do it. So what do I think? The Patriots defense and Mike Vrabel, what they're going to do, they're going to send the blitz. They're going to have to, the Patriots are going to have to control the run game. All right. And then contain CJ Stroud in the pocket and get that pressure on him. And if the Patriots get a lead, it is going to be tough for Houston to play coming back. That said, though, Texas had the best defense in the league for a reason. They're always in a game. Rushing yards. Woody Marks, over under 54.5. Ramondre Stevenson, 39.5. Drake May, 36.5. Kevin said, Pats are in trouble. Heard the Texans did puppy yoga yesterday. Yes. How did that go, dude? Was it fun? Did you have a good time? Puppy yoga. That's awesome. Travion Henderson, over under 36.5. So look at the Patriots. Ramondre's 39.5. Drake May's at 36.5. And Travion's at 36.5. Kevin, you sent it in the email? Oh my goodness. I wish I'd have checked it before. All right. I gotta look. That's awesome. Thank you. That's so cool. Oh, by the way, real quick. Apologies. Everyone who's gotten in the club. All right. I know it's cut my face off, but your names are more important. So back from the 10th, Packers and Bears, Lambeau got in. Z-Money got second gym. Chargers, Patriots, Scott got in. Marshall got him another one. Is that 4 now? And then yesterday, 49ers, Seahawks, Rashid Shaheed, Lambeau, another one. And Big Zach Phelps, our boy. The CEO doing it, Zach Phelps, got his 4th. Well done. So had to absolutely pay respect. A big shout out to Zach for keeping track on all of that, man. Absolutely crushed it. You guys crushed it. Nice job. Lambeau, absolutely smoking it out here. Jared, good morning, AB and crew. Good morning, buddy. Rick, AB, do you like Stroud over 9.5 yards? I actually do. Now, the hard part is this. Can't have any big rushing losses, right? That's going to crush us. I might look at CJ Stroud rush attempts. He's going to be running. No doubt about that. That's a good look. Receiving yards, Stephon Diggs over under 50.5. Dalton Schultz, 40.5. Christian Kirk, 40.5. Jaden Higgins, 39.5. Hunter Henry, 37.5. Kayshon Boutte, 31.5. Xavier Hutchinson, 30.5. And Ramondre Stevenson over under 21.5. Japan said, is that a DTL Mardi Gras beads? No, Tony made it. Big Tony had it 3D printed. It's awesome. It's a huge chain. I mean, it's kind of like beads. It's just a larger version. Yeah, it's awesome, man. Whale, good morning, crew. Do small things with great love. Absolutely, man. Glad you say that every time, man. Please keep doing that. Zach Phelps, Lambeau, the real MVP, showed up in the playoffs when it mattered the most. Yup. All right, so that's a receiving game here. Now, get your first touchdowns in. Drop those in the chat. All right, if you're new to DTL, first off, welcome. Second off, we play a game, okay? First touchdown score of each NFL playoff game, but it has to be odds of plus 1,000 or more. So just drop that in. Travion Henderson, I'm going with the Patriots. Yes, backup running back. Plus 1,000. Drop yours in. Where are you going? Whale said, just picked up a tomahawk steak for the wife's birthday today. I love that. Happy birthday to Mama Whale. 823. I love it. Tell her happy birthday from all of us. And man, tomahawk steak and you preparing it? Ooh, she gonna be eating good, man. That sounds awesome. Happy birthday. All right. Game number 2. Now, let me get the picks real quick, and we'll jump right into it. I want to make sure anybody that just came in is all set. Patriots money line. We've got that from yesterday. Bears plus 10.5. We have that from yesterday. Drake May, 1+ pick, minus 105. CJ Stroud, 1+ pick, minus 115. And then Puka Nacua of the Rams, anytime touchdown, minus 105. We also have a touchdown parlay, 2 legs. Kyron Williams of the Rams, Ramondre Stevenson, running back of the Patriots, plus 472. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's jump into game number 2. Rams and the Bears, 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central, live from Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. Here we go. Lots of Chicago folks in the chat, and I hear that it's cold out there. Rams, 3.5-point favorites. And interesting enough, the largest total of any game this round of the NFL playoffs is here at 48.5 in a game that has the worst weather. Welcome to Chicago, baby. All right. So feels like 5 and is going to be getting colder. That's number 1. Number 2, snow showers, 48% precipitation probability. It's going to snow. Now, we're going to find out how heavy the snow is and how heavy it is throughout the game. Look at the bottom right, snow amount, 1/10 of an inch. So keep an eye there. But even on paper, and we bet with weather and baseball all the time, you never know, right? It could look like no snow's coming, and then for whatever reason, it just dumps, right? Or snow couldn't be a factor at all. However, the wind is going to be a factor. Look in the middle there. Wind blowing to the southwest, 12 miles an hour. All right, that's significant. Yeah. Yeah, we got football weather in this one. It's going to be fun to watch, no doubt. Now, it's also going to present issues when betting, mostly props. You noticed I didn't play interceptions on this game. And look, I'm not against interceptions. I assure you of that. But if the weather gets out of hand and we get into a run game scenario, I don't want to get caught holding the bag, and I don't want to leave you holding it either. So I'm not against interceptions in game number 2. Just be careful, right? Now, if you are looking at teasers, this could be an excellent teaser game. Could be. We just got to figure that out. Rams plus 3.5. You could jump the fence at 0, move all the way from Rams minus 3.5 to Rams plus 3.5. And you could play the over 44.5. Or you could play the under 53.5. Now, look at the other side. So that's essentially what we did yesterday when we played the Bills plus 5.5 and we paired that with the Bears plus 10.5. Here we go. And Brian, good call here. Straight up, you get Bears plus 4 on some sites. Rams minus 4. There we go. So you could take the Bears to 10.5. You can play the over 42.5. You could play Bears plus 10.5 and under 55.5. And again, we're looking at the worst weather of the weekend. How much does that come into play? I guess we're going to find out. But I don't know. I mean, Bears plus 10.5 and under 55. I mean, Millsy, AB, thoughts on Bears defense, special teams, touchdown with the Rams having a terrible special teams unit and the Bears defense being very opportunistic. Yeah. Like, the bet is what it is going into it, right? Like, betting on a defensive touchdown, we all know. Not easy to pull off, right? But you're saying that. We're both saying the same thing, and I completely agree with you, especially in that game. Quarterbacks could be dropping the ball. I just sounded very New Jersey there, and I kind of liked it. Dropping the ball. Again, now I just messed it up. See, I always take it to Massachusetts. I don't know why. I should stay in the Garden State. Applesauce brain. Anyways, look, I think that this is pretty good. Now, again, we're betting on a defensive touchdown. The risk is there. We all, recognize what that is. That said, though, the thought process is accurate. Melanie Sue, good morning. Good morning, Melanie Sue. How are you? Yeah, Tony, definitely see turnovers. I do too. And Matty Boy, I saw it. Yeah, it fits. I just have to get it hung up on the wall, and I want to make sure that I do it correctly. But yeah, bro, you were perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, so let's jump into this game. Prop perspective. Matthew Stafford, over under, 265 and a half passing yards. Caleb Williams, over under 217 and a half passing yards. Liddy, good to see you, boy. And Tina said it. Whatever the Bears do, at least they beat the Packers. That's all I needed. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, so take a look here. Matthew Stafford averages 278.4 passing yards per game this season, okay? And we've seen in the playoffs, it's normal. If you look at the average per game and then you see what the books have it as, it's always going to be, not always, but generally your over-under is going to be smaller in the playoffs because it's the playoffs. That said, though, with the weather that we just talked about, over under 265 and a half passing yards. The books are saying, we don't care. Stafford's going to be chucking. And remember, any Eagles fans will tell you, remember the Rams last year in the playoffs? Matthew Stafford was not afraid of cold weather. One bit. Hell, he might play better in cold weather. Stafford's got that dog in him. But so does Caleb Williams. Now, Caleb Williams averaging 239.1 passing yards this year per game. It's a good number, man. He's at 217 and a half. They're going to have to throw. The books are giving you healthy numbers here. So, I go back to the weather. Look, if you want to call the books bluff that you think the weather is absolutely going to be a factor, fade them. Go under. Now, I'm not coming out saying that's absolutely what's going to happen, but if you're somebody saying, look, man, I think this weather is going to be a factor, these are healthy numbers. The books gave you an opportunity if that's your angle, right? Receiving yards. Puka Nacua, 98 and a half. Let me say that again. 98 and a half. Puka Nacua has been nuclear the last month. Just on fire. We're on him for an anytime touchdown, but he has just been, hell, he had 2 touchdowns for halftime last week. Colston Loveland, over under 57 and a half. Prince of picks. Fun fact, Matthew Stafford has thrown 24 interceptions in his career versus the Bears. That's an average of 1.1 interceptions per game. Wow. That's a stat. Prince, well done. Luther Burden for Chicago, over under 40 and a half. That dude's been a stud. You got Rome, DJ, you got Higbee down here, Colby Parkinson, DeAndre Swift as well. You got some names here, and I think all of them are going to be pretty solid. Okay, rushing. Now, let's go back. Weather. If we think weather's going to be a factor, a huge one, I might be looking here. Kyron Williams, over under 63 and a half rushing yards. DeAndre Swift, 54 and a half. Blake Corum, backup Rams running back. But he don't play like a backup. He's at over under 45 and a half rushing yards. So go back. Okay, let's do quick math here. Kyron Williams and Blake Corum for the Rams, 63 and a half and 45 and a half. What is that? 109? That's 109 rushing yards combined. On top of what? 267 passing yards for Matthew Stafford? That's almost 400 yards. Now, the Rams can obliterate 400 yards of total offense in the first half of games. But again, I ask it as, what do we think about the weather? And look at Matthew Stafford. You're going to take him for over one rushing yard, over half a rushing yard, plus 149. Caleb Williams, yeah, Prince. I absolutely love Caleb over 19 and a half rushing yards. Rams likely to bring pressure on defense. Oh, yeah. That's another good point. Absolutely. If you're the Rams and Sean McVay, you're saying, look, man, we got a young quarterback over there and Blake. I have a young quarterback in Caleb Williams, right, over there, and we need to put some pressure on him. Also got a young head coach. Let's put some pressure on him. And the best way to play with pressure, and the Rams know, is with points. I think the Rams come out as aggressive as possible in the first half of this game, especially after last week, going on the road, Carolina, having to come back, having to all that. I have a feeling that Sean McVay is going to be hyper aggressive to start this game. Now, whether or not that will work, we will see. The Bears certainly are playing aggressively, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them maybe start a little conservatively, because you can't win the game in the first half, but you can get down 28-6 in the first half if you're just, completely out here just causing chaos, right? I could see the Bears starting this thing off a little. Well, Ben Johnson, he's going to want to take a shot, and I respect it, and go do your thing, playboy, right? But we're going to find out. This is going to be a heck of a coaching matchup here. You want to watch football? It's football, man. You got two good quarterbacks, two young offensive head coaches, aggressive head coaches, terrible weather outside, Chicago, Illinois. Oh, man. I can't wait for this game. Everything on the line, do or die. Oh, man. This is what the NFL is all about right here. Going to be an awesome atmosphere. Bears fans are going to be bringing it. We're going to see the shots of the Bears fans like that don't have a shirt on, and it's like -5, and you're like, that guy's got to be freezing. I love those. Oh, I crack up at those. So here we go. Now, first touchdown. Where are we going? Figuring out the run game with Los Angeles is something. Kyron Williams, their number one, absolute stud. Blake Corum, their number 2, absolute stud. Esteban will be there live today. Soldier Field going to be rocking. Yes, I love it. Man, Esteban, good to see you, and I hope y'all have a blast. Yes. Let's go. Stafford time, baby. All right, so get your first touchdown plays in. I'm going Blake Corum plus 1,300. Let's go. All right, let me get the picks back up here. And we'll bounce out of here. I don't want to keep everybody too long. It's Sunday. People got things to do, have church, kids, and more bets. All right. Patriots money line plus 100. That carries over from yesterday. Bears plus 10.5. That carries over from yesterday. Drake May, Patriots QB, 1+ interception, minus 105. CJ Stroud, 1+ interception, minus 115. And then Puka Nacua, anytime touchdown, minus 105. Liddy said Adams for me, AB. Zach, Liddy, there we go. All right. Touchdown parlay. Can we hit it today? Kyron Williams of the Rams, anytime TD. Ramondre Stevenson of the Patriots, running back, anytime TD, plus 472. Jinxie says Sunday Fun Day means gambling for me. Maybe a little poker. I love it. I love playing poker. Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, this show is about sports betting. But I tell you, the second that we get a craps table put in there, we can do shows about all kinds of them. All kinds of them. So, anyways, all right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We will be live Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern normal time. Until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you soon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody.